Okay, so now I'm going to look at a video of where I believe I captured some projections on my curtain, or it's really just a sheet hanging over the curtains. And I'm going to pause this. This already looks different than I previously saw just a few seconds ago. So right now it's paused. And so when I stare at these images, sometimes something happens in which they appear to change. The still image appears to change, and which baffled me for a long time, and it still kind of baffles me because I'm not sure if it's projections on top of the screen, or it's projections into my eyes, and it's causing like certain cones or rods to like light up differently, and the color change makes it look differently, but it's really the same image. I think I've seen both cases, but I'm not really sure because I have no idea how all the what all the technical details are behind it. So I haven't really moved it much, and so it still kind of looks a lot different than when I first opened it. Keep that on. Like already, you can see, something that may look like a face right here. Like it looks like I don't know. It's always overlapping faces, or something, or creatures, like in some sort of like stupid battle where they're like shooting cannons at each other, or they're shooting themselves at each other. I'm not really sure. Can never always make it out. Can always make out parts of it, and then but then it changes, and it's like, well, are my eyes actually just because they're resting on a different part of the image, and there's so many like little lines that overlap that it changes the whole, almost like an optical illusion, sort of. It changes the rest of the image, or is it actually changing? That is something that is very frustrating, and it's why I have a lot of video of the videos, or a video of the picture, or a picture of the picture. It's very frustrating. Sometimes I don't know if the video that I'm playing is going to wind up looking the same. And so that's why I'm taking this one too, because I don't know if all of this stuff is going to show up. Yeah, this already looks different. I remember it. Oh, that wave across the screen, by the way, that's, I think, something to do with the differences in the refresh rate and the frames per second. That's not seen by my eye. See, and they almost make it look like it's a face that's like being smushed down, and like, I don't know, sometimes it looks almost perverted. See a lot of, I'm gonna go back there, see that. See that face, right? Yeah. You can see that, right? Yeah, of course. See? It puts faces on everything. Even if you're like looking at something and it's not there originally, and if you're looking at it again, like sometimes when my roommate's watching YouTube videos on his TV screen, and they're watching things like, I don't know, people having like doing slip and slide accidents or just like funny, stupid pet videos. And they'll be going through like the trees or whatever, and then I'll see like little eyeballs form on like the trees, or like that. And sometimes and then I see it happen in the real world too. Um, it's amazing how fast sometimes it seems it can do it, but or how fast it can do it. Ooh, that's cool. I remember doing that. Very cool. So like, Dad, Tom, anybody else, APD. This should not be appearing on something. This is a blank TV screen that I filmed, and now I'm filming from one phone to another. I'm just like filming the video just to make sure that in case there's projections on top of here, on top of it, which I already have a couple of videos that show evidence of this. A lot of videos show evidence of this actually, but like I have one where it's on the TV screen. I have another one where it's on the phone. You can see it spilling over the phone onto the walls. See a lot of evidence of that. So, I'm not sure if it was necessary to do this in slow motion, but I wanted to do it just in case, so I could capture, like, in general, these projections. But, like, there's the curtain. That shouldn't be on my curtain. It didn't look exactly like this, but, like, it's sort of enhanced a little bit. But, like, there's bullshit on there. You shouldn't see shapes, shouldn't see motions like this. They're just plain curtains with a plain sheet over it just to make it a little bit darker. With blinds, with white blinds behind it. So it's like there's no pattern. And it's like all the time. Like, see that? Like, look, ooh, there's kind of a face there. Blink, 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 blink. And sometimes I notice when you look at like the face, if you look to the side, you'll see eyes all over the place, and the eyes almost appear like in like these wavy lines. So it's like they put eyes all over the goddamn place, but you might not easily notice the eyes because you might only notice them when they interact with like either the center object that you're looking at, or if it crosses paths with like a general shape that like the eyeballs sort of cross into, and then you're kind of looking at that. So, but oftentimes if you look to the